Grace, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi,
Happy
girl.
Monday.
You too, girl. You had a dream that what happened?
Oh, my God. So I was student teaching in college, and my mentor teacher was very early pregnant. She didn't know what she was having. And so she had told me one day, she was like, it's a C name. If you guess the name, I'll tell you. And so I rattled off a few names. It wasn't it. I gave up. That night, I had a dream that she was holding a pink, fluffy blanket, and the name Clara popped in my head. And so the next day I went in, I was like, oh, I dreamed about you. I dreamt you're going to name her Clara. And she goes, stop talking right now.
Whoa!
So that was the name. But then she goes to her appointment to find out the gender, and she comes back, and she just looks at me, and she goes, you're right.
Whoa!
She has a daughter named Clara.
Look, okay.
That's wild.
That's okay, Grace. All 1 second, you're in the running. That's
pretty crazy.
That's freaky. Let me go on Rockville. Tina, good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Hey, girl. You had a dream about your best friend. What happened?
So I called her to see if she was still pregnant, and she didn't know the sex. So I told her I had a dream about the baby, and she was like, well, don't tell me anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I dreamt that it was a boy, and she ended up having a boy. And when she came over, he looked exactly like in my dream.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's so
Like
creepy.
he's a little older. He had a bowl haircut, light skin, brown eyes.
Yeah.
He looked exactly like what I saw in my dream. It was really
That's creepy. All right.
So creepy.
Tina,
I
1
was taken
second.
aback.
You're in the running.
Yeah.
That's
That's weird.
I'd be freaked out almost.
Yeah.
Let me go Manassas. Emily, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, girl. Not as fun. You had a dream that what happened?
I had a dream that my apartment flooded, and the next day it actually did.
Oh my
That
God.
sucks.
Yikes.
Okay. And so when it was flooding, were you there? Like when it was happening?
No, I was at my friend's house down the street, and I came home, and it was just a few days after Christmas. It was really cold outside, and one of the pipes burst in my kitchen, and there was like 4 inches of water all around my
no.
apartment.
Golly.
sucks.
How long did that take to clean up?
Oh my God, forever. I mean, they put me, my apartment complex put me in a hotel for a few days while
Oh,
they
good.
tried to dry up the carpet.
Aw,
Yeah,
that
okay.
sucks.
Yeah, that's not a fun one. Emily,
No.
1 second, you're in the running, but still creepy.
Yeah, so creepy.
Let me, God, there's so many of these. In Baltimore, Chelsea, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, girl. You had a dream about who?
I had a dream about my brother and his girlfriend,
Okay.
and they're 38, and for the last 12 years, they've been saying they're not having any kids. They're happy having their freedom.
Mhm.
2 weeks ago, randomly, I had a dream that they were pregnant. And I kid you not, yesterday, she called me saying, you'll never believe it. She's pregnant, and
Whoa.
she's having twins.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Okay, so in the
Fun.
dream, Chelsea, did they just like tell you they were pregnant? Did you notice something was off, or how'd you put 2 and 2 together?
Yeah.
She started getting sick recently. And I'm like, Sarah's never sick.
No, she's not.
And I said, she's throwing up. She's pregnant.
Golly,
Yeah, that's
okay.
wild.
All right, Chelsea, 1 second in the running. That's
Weird.
especially because they said that we never wanted to
For
have
12 years.
kids.
They're like, no
Yeah.
kids for us.
Let's go in the Dirty Bernie, the home of dreams. That's what I always say. Kelly, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, girl. So you had premonition of what?
Sure. So I was driving down the road, and I had a premonition where I saw somebody dead.
Okay.
And about 30 seconds up the road, I encountered a car that was not moving, and I checked on the person, and it was a man that I had saw unconscious in his car. So I ended up saving his life.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Wait, so did
That's-
you like
holy
do
moly.
CPR or call the police, or what'd you do?
Both, yeah.
Oh, good
Whoa.
for you. Wow.
That's one of those things, Kelly, where if you told like the police, they wouldn't believe you. They'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, I just had a feeling.
Exactly.
That gave me
Exactly.
chills.
And I just knew I had to stop and check on that person.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Has it happened with other things, Kelly, or no?
It has happened before with other things, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's so
That's crazy.
creepy.
Kelly, 1 second in the running. That's imagine if like, nah.
You're like, I'm not do that.
That's why, like, when I get to heaven, because obviously I'm a good person.
Sure.
If the Lord's like, do you want to see all the times we sent you signs to buy lottery tickets? I'm like,
No.
please, God, no.
No, don't tell me
Please,
anything.
please, you know, because I'm sure there's a million of them, and
I
I
don't
just,
feel like in heaven they do that though. You know?
I'm just saying though, I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to know
No.
all the signs I missed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we try to send you the right person for a long time. I missed.
Oh, you literally sent Shelby into your life to help you, like even navigate it 'cause you're so bad and still.
You think
didn't
that's
listen.
happened?
Well,
You think God sent me you so
Yeah.
that you can help me through?
With like different
What a
things,
treat.
yes, to lead you.
What a treat.
Yeah, I
the
tried.
blind leading the blind.
John, I tried.
Okay.
Don't shoot the messenger for telling you what everybody else thinks. Like
You would always tell me after the fact, bro.
That's not true. That's not
Oh,
true.
That,
you-
I don't
Okay.
believe
That
that.
is
No.
not-
Shelby's the friend where you stub your toe. She goes, careful.
Okay,
Oh,
but
thanks.
I realize that my mom does that, and that's why I did that for so long.
Interesting.
Why are you hating,
let me
bro?
go. Fake name Nikki, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So you work in the school system. You had a dream about what?
I had a dream that one of my former students called me up and said, Miss, I messed up. I need your help. And then that was on a Thursday, and the next day he got arrested and was in the news.
Whoa.
Wow, that's weird.
And has this happened with other students before, fake name Nikki, or is this the first time this has happened?
No, this is the first time this kind of situation has
Yeah.
happened. Not necessarily premonition, but I think the year before that, I actually did have a student pass away.
Oh gosh, okay. Fake name Nikki, 1 second. You were in the running. By the way, vote for your favorite over text 99338. Let me go. God, there's so many to choose from. Lindsay, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
All right,
Happy
girl.
Monday.
You too.
Monday.
You had a dream about love. What happened?
Love.
So I always, growing up, I had this dream that I would find this nice, tall, brown hair, brown-eyed woman,
Hell yeah.
and I never knew where to find her at.
Hell yeah.
I knew it wasn't going to be anywhere in Baltimore. I'm like, there's nobody around here for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I went to the Pride Festival,
Nice.
and I was just hanging out.
Nice.
I got pictures with some random brown hair, tall, brown-eyed girl,
Hell yeah.
and never thought anything of it.
Mhm.
10 years later, here we are today, and she is my wife.
Whoa. Wait,
So how do you realize? Yeah.
How'd you guys reconnect? Yeah.
So through a mutual friend, we're both of us are no longer friends with them anymore. But I pulled up out back at my friend's house one day, and I was going over there to hang out, and she was just there.
Oh.
And we left, and we went and did our own thing, and the rest is
Yeah.
history.
Wait, so did you realize right away it was the woman
Yeah.
from the photo?
No, so she whipped out this random picture of us from Pride like 3 years prior, and I'm like, hold on, because I didn't even remember meeting her. It was crazy.
That
It was,
is
it was
so
the most wild thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was just like, wow, maybe dreams do come true.
Yeah, apparently.
Aw,
Okay.
that's
Lindsay,
sweet.
1 second. You're in the running. Vote for your favorite over text 99338. These are like freaky.
They are freaky.
Like that's really freaky.
Yes.